A second. All right, I think we're live. TWP Theme Park Plunge is here tonight with Blue Man from Adventures with Blue Man, and we're here to talk roller coasters and America's Roller Coast. I guess we're going to be talking about too as well. This is a test run. We're just having fun. I don't know what's going to come of it, but we'll let you know. We'll let you know. And we have another guest here this evening from Melanin Coaster Network. It's Prime.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, y'all start cheering in the chat when I come up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Theme Park Plunge, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start rooting. I'm on Theme Park Plunge.
Invite your friends because this is unadvertised. So if you know people, tell them to come in the chat. Stevie, you got Stevie. Steel Vengeance. I got Twisted Timbers. I got the little sister. What do you got? You even got a roller coaster? You got
I have a video game shirt on.
Blue Man. You're wearing the wrong shirt.
Man, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is what I had on.
We're talking about roller coasters here.
We're talking about roller coasters. We're not talking about video games, right? You got your Top Thrill 2 mug. Oh, man. Dude, I've ridden Top Thrill 2. Prime has ridden Top Thrill 2. Do you have the credit, Blue Man?
No. I guess I'll just have to wait for Top Thrill 3.
Probably. Actually, Top Thrill 2.1.
2.1.
Yeah,
2.101.
Yeah. So, anywho, what do you got? Oh, you got that poster. That's a nice one. That's the Made to Thrill poster, I believe. Is that what that is? Made to Thrill? It doesn't say.
Wait, 24 World Debut Circuit, Top Thrill 2. Cedar Point, the roller coaster capital of the world. Down here.
Yeah. Cedar Point definitely is one of the top roller coaster places to go in the world.
I mean,
Cedar Point,
I
Magic
can show off
Mountain.
some roller coasters in the background.
What do you got? An IAPA video? That's SeaWorld. The Penguin. What's it called? What's that right called?
Penguin Trek. Can't talk. Penguin Trek.
When is that opening?
Soon. Here in the next couple months, it should be open.
So when I get there, it may or may not be open. When I go,
may or may not be open. They did a hard hat tour about a month ago, and the inside still needed a little bit of work done, but they're moving pretty fast, is what I hear on some of the videos out there. So fingers crossed that it'll be by the end of July.
The end of July. So it'll open after I'm there, probably. Oh, well.
You know,
I guess there's better rides for me to ride that I haven't been on yet. So, because I'm going in June.
Just for the record, y'all. Just for the record. My boy Blue Man has not been outside of Florida riding roller coasters before. So, that's why he
went to Dollywood last month. I saw him in Dollywood.
Hey, he don't leave Florida. He stay in Florida and ride all the roller coasters.
What are you talking about? For the last year, I've been traveling with the best roller coaster group in the world.
Which is what?
Oh.
Melanin Coaster Network. MCN, of course.
MCN, okay. And so we went to Dollywood last month. That was a blast at Dollywood. But yeah, I Top Thrill 2. Going back to the topic here, Top Thrill 2. I really, really enjoyed that ride so much that I went on it 3 times while I was there. It was phenomenal. And there was not a problem when I went opening weekend all 3 times. And I doubt you went on Media Day. So I'm gonna guess
Yep.
that it went off without a hitch.
Listen, Top Thrill 2 was awesome on Media Day. We wrote it at night. It was early in the morning, but it was still a night ride around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And I had the first ride. Like the first ride, and it was flying over the top hat. Flying, getting ejected out my seat. I saw all of Ohio up there on the top hat. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Everybody knows you've seen all of Ohio up there.
Yeah, all 20,000 people or whoever's seen that video. Amongst the multiple sources that it went up on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely felt the that ejector airtime at the top of the top hat, and that surprised me quite a bit. It was amazing. It really was amazing. And I honestly thought that between your video and Tony Clark's video, that ride, everybody was trying to oversell it. But then I got to experience it, and I think, man, that no lie, they're telling the truth. There's definitely all the things they said in their point of view videos. So I guess I have to issue an apology for doubting you.
And you heard that, Tony. They thought me and you was trying to sell the ride. If you're watching this podcast, Tony.
this almost at midnight podcast test run.
I think he's snuggled up in bed sleeping to get up early and do
Tony
king
and Prime
stuff.
Me and Tony had a meeting. Said, "Hey, Prime, look, we finna sell Top Thrill 2." I said, "Tony, I got you. We're doing it."
Yeah, Top Thrill. That ride is my favorite ride in the park. I'm not gonna lie. I know some people like Stevie. Some people like Maverick. I like them all. All three of them are phenomenal roller coasters. But nothing compares to that rush you get on Top Thrill 2. I can't get that anywhere else. Maybe a little bit at King Dakar, but I mean, Top Thrill 2 gives you that backwards launch, and it gives you definitely that ejector airtime on top of the top hat. So you're getting a lot more with Top Thrill 2 than you did, I think, with the first one. But, you know, I'm surprised that it went down. I really am, because like it was running so smooth without a hitch when I was there opening weekend. And I see all these different speculations. I'm on all these message groups on Facebook, and all these people come up with these asinine things like Top Thrill 2's not getting enough power. Top Thrill 2 is causing all the other rides at Cedar Point to malfunction. And I thought that was like, no, that can't possibly be true. So Jackson here says, does anyone know exactly what the issue is yet? I think it's all speculation, man. It's all speculation. So we hear, I think though that the person that might have the best idea in their video, to some degree, might actually be El Toro Ryan. And the reason being is El Toro Ryan said they're going to have to fabricate a part. It depends on how fast they manufacture that part and then fix the trains. That sounds feasible to me. I can't tell you that that's legit what's happening, because I don't think anybody knows.
I can tell you what's going on. No.
All right, Blue Man, you tell us.
Hey, Jackson, I apologize. Jackson, look, I apologize. We have somebody that has the answer on this podcast. So, Blue Man, I'm gonna give the floor to you. I apologize about that, Jackson. Go ahead, Blue Man. Tell them what's wrong.
There's been a problem, and they got to fix it. Once it's fixed, it'll be open. That's there you go. There you
That's
go.
Hilarious,
now everybody can go to sleep knowing the answer, that it's broken, and when it's fixed, that's when it'll open.
That's what's the only people that know is my homie Tony Clark, and the Cedar Point executive staff.
And he's not
Zamperla knows. Zamperla knows.
And the maintenance team. and the
And they
maintenance team.
ain't
That's it.
talking.
They probably have an NDA signed, the maintenance team. I imagine if you work there and you work on maintenance, you have to sign an NDA to do not disclose.
Yeah, it's not like Bush Beans where they have a talking dog that tells you all the secrets. So, yeah, you'll never
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Thank you for filling me in, Blue Man.
I'm glad that one could
Hey
be a
Jackson.
service.
Hey,
You
hey
know,
Jackson. Hey, my boy Blue Man got you. My boy
I'm
Blue Man
glad that
got
I
you
could
taken
help
care
you
of.
out. Knowing all, I've been waiting to tell everybody. I'm glad I could get that off my chest to tell everybody. I'm happy I could help you out and you could sleep better tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Blue Man.
So,
Hey, you look like Indiana Jones tonight.
Oh, that's because I am Indiana Jones tonight. We got the
Oh,
Indiana Jones collection back behind me.
do you
All
like
the
that
epic.
ride?
oh.
That ride at
Yes, I rode it not.
Disneyland's great.
I rode it 9 times. It was the best ride at Disneyland.
That's your favorite ride at Disneyland? All right. I
Favorite
can
ride.
respect that. That was my kids' favorite ride when we went to Disneyland. They loved it. We had to go on it again.
And,
And
and I'm happy to announce that they did announce that Animal Kingdom here in Orlando, they are getting rid of Countdown to Extinction or Dinosaur, whatever
that
you want to
ride
call it.
sucks.
They're getting rid of it, and that area is going to be half of it's going to be Indiana Jones land. The other half, where all the little kiddie rides and games were, is going to have something to do with Enchanto. So that whole dinosaur area is getting revamped, and half of it's going to be Indiana Jones. The other half is going to be Enchanto.
Thank
So I'm
God.
excited for Indiana Jones.
That's like the least desirable area in all of Disney World, I think. That dinosaur area. I just not
The
a
ride
fan.
was good when it first opened up, but then they do the same thing with Everest. The Yeti's been dead forever, so instead of fixing it, they just put a strobe light in front of it.
Yeah, well, they do that sometimes. That Yeti's got to be like so expensive. That's the most expensive roller coaster ever produced until Guardians of the Galaxy, I think you told me.
Yes, Guardians of
Yeah,
the Galaxy is now the most expensive roller coaster.
$170 million for Expedition Everest. $170 million. How much was Guardians of the Galaxy?
I think they said 300,
What?
if I'm not mistaken.
That's insanity. There's no
What?
way.
They had to
That's
build a
it. That's
special
no way,
test
Blue Man.
track just to test the cars out in the middle of a field. They have videos of the guys riding the cars on a special little track.
$300 million.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money, man. Do you think of how many homeless people you could feed for $300 million?
But now we can go ride one of the best roller coasters ever.
Yes, yeah, that's in your top 10. I don't know if that's a top 10. I will find out when I ride it, when I go in June. I'm looking forward to going to Disney World. That's one of my things that I get to experience in June. And hopefully I'll stay around an extra day and get a chance to ride the, what is it, the Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Splash Mountain. That was my favorite ride.
I got an invite because I'm a pass holder to go preview it earlier on, I think the 12th, it said, or something like that.
Yeah.
So I may go and check it out.
Yeah, that's lucky that you get to go, man. I can't afford any Disney pass. That thing's like $1,500.
The only thing, yeah, I know. Trust me, I bought it for myself for Christmas. I was like, "Merry Christmas" to myself. Now I can eat ramen noodles and go to Disney.
Yeah. So I was seeing
Join
in
the chat,
Universal.
Ricardo.
Ricardo, yeah, that is my friend. War4444 from Corpus Christi, Texas. He lives near one of your favorite parks, Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. That's his home park.
That's one of the best Six Flags in the
Woo!
world.
Hey, Ricardo,
The king lives
Hey, what's your
there.
favorite roller coaster? What's your favorite roller coaster, Ricardo? Talk to me. Talk to Prime. Talk to me. I talk back.
Yep. He goes, yep. Yes, we know. It's Fiesta, Texas. Do you have a favorite roller coaster? He's been on Hagrid's motorbike adventure. I know he's been on that. I
That's
know
an
a lot of
awesome
people.
coaster.
I know a lot of people love that one. I'm looking forward to getting on it. I'm worried I'm gonna get stuck in the sidecar or something. Last roller coaster I rode was pretty
That's
bad.
what I
Yeah, that
rode.
was Hagrid's. Hagrid's. Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Hagrid's was good.
I
Have you
respect
all?
that,
Have you been on
Ricardo.
Hagrid's? Have you been on Hagrid's? Prime.
I have a POV of it on my channel.
Prime. Have you been on Hagrid's? Is that a no?
Chris,
Pri-
that
Prime's
is
been
an
on Hagrid.
absolutely yes. I don't have. Hey, Blue Man, I got the host asking me crazy questions today. What's going on?
She's just making sure you're on top of your credits.
How
Oh,
many
she's
credits
making
do you
sure
got,
she's
Blue
checking
Man?
up on the front.
Me, I am 135 coasters deep and counting.
The
And
Voyage
Prime?
#1. Speaking of the Voyage, we're about to go ride the
Yes.
Voyage in weeks. May 30th, May 31st. We're
Yes,
going
we're
to
going
ride the
to
Voyage. We're going to
we're
Hollywood Night.
going to Hollywood Nights. I got my ticket. I got my ticket months ago.
Yeah,
And I'm so
yeah.
excited that Melanin Coaster Network is a partnership club, so I could use my membership to get in, because I thought I was going to have to join another club. And I was like, nah, I don't want to join another club, so I don't have to now.
You
Thanks
just
to Melanin Coaster Network.
you got to join the best club.
Yeah. Yeah, Voyage, I got to Marathon last October. I went to Holiday World, and it was like near the close of the night, and I just stayed. I went on the Magic Row, row 11. That is the best seat on the Voyage. And I just sat there for about 7 rides until somebody got my row, and then I ended up moving to row 10, and I got 2 more rides. I got 9 rides in a row to close the evening on the Voyage. And that was just, oh, that's a great coaster. That's definitely, it's in my top 10 for sure. It's my favorite wooden coaster. Absolutely love the Voyage. Jackson, are you going to Hollywood Nights? Hopefully you are. Hopefully you are. Ricardo says, I think the best coaster I rode, but it no longer exists the way it was the Rattler before it was Iron Rattler. He liked it before it was Iron Rattler. I don't know if he's been on Iron Rattler, though, but he did ride the Rattler. I know he told me that.
Texas.
Hey, Blue Man, can you come with us to ride the #1 wooden roller coaster ever built?
Let's ask this guy right here.
Can you come with us?
I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest.
You're trying. You. So you can't find a dog walker to walk your dog
A
while you're
dog
gone for 2
walker?
days.
No, somebody has to take
Yeah,
him and
find a
watch him
dog
completely.
walker.
Man, you gotta find a way to get your dog to Holiday World with you so that you can ride these rides, because Hollywood Nights is
I
gonna
don't
be
know if he.
amazing. Oh, poor baby.
Are you gonna ride some rides, Shaggy? Hmm? Oh, now they're gonna put the camera on and you don't want to look?
Of course, can Miss Holiday my home part. Hey, Jackson. Hey, you ride with me, front row at the. Hey, you ride with me. You ride with me. We're a partnership club now. We're going this year to Hollywood Nights. Hey, find me. I'll be in my Melon Coast Network shirt on with my club. I want to ride the Voyage with you. Front row, me and you, Jackson. Me and you.
Can't wait, man. I can't wait to get the rides on the other rides at night too. Like I'm not a big fan of Legends. I'm not a fan of laterals, but like I want to experience it at night. Just to say, hey, listen, I went in complete darkness. I rode the Legend at night. I like the Raven a lot. I can't wait to ride the Raven at night. And I really do enjoy Thunderbird. It's definitely one of the best wing coasters. It's between that and X Flight at Great America for my favorite wing coaster. Jackson says, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Jackson, find me on social media across the board, Melon Coast Network. Reach out to me. I'm going to find you, Jackson. Me and you going to ride. Me and you on the Voyage. Don't forget. Me
Oh,
and
you
you.
can't not find you. One, Holiday World is small, okay? Two, you're gonna be wearing an MCN shirt, so it's gonna be the yellow gold or the blue one. And we all know you're gonna be in Indiana, so even if it's 90 degrees, it's gonna be
You're gonna
cold
look
compared
like
to
this.
Florida. So you're probably gonna wear the sweatshirt and the hat. And you're loud as hell. No one's gonna miss Prime. Everybody could see Prime coming a mile away.
He's got you there.
A mile away. Oh man. She said a mile away.
Yeah, I mean,
You need to
people
cut
notice
that out.
me. I go into Facebook groups for Kings Island, Cedar Point, Great America. People are like, I saw you at the park. We can't miss you. You
Hey, I
know,
know how it is. I get noticed everywhere I go. I think it's the hair and the mustache, you know.
Blue man, your hair is green. What is going on? Your hair is green.
it's
The,
fading.
you know how much it costs
Your
to
hair is
damn do
green.
it
Like
all
what's
the
going on?
time? I'm letting it grow out so I can do the roots, so I don't have to do the roots twice. I gotta let the roots grow out, and then I do it, and then I have to redo the blue again.
Yeah, how often do you have to
Mm-mm.
dye your hair blue?
So I do it once a month.
That's it?
This is actually a little bit over a month time, and it's just now starting to turn green. I use this stuff called unicorn something, and it's like a paste, and I like rub the paste in there and let it sit for like 30 minutes, and then everything in my shower turns blue, and then the floor of my shower is like permanently always gonna be blue.
So did you call yourself Blue Man, or did people start calling you Blue Man because your blue hair?
So I dyed my hair blue, and after about a week or so having my hair blue, I lived in front of this old man that we called Grandpa, and he started calling me the Blue Man, the Blue Man, the Blue Man, and I was trying to think of a name for my channel, and I was like, the Blue Man, and I was like, Adventures with the Blue Man, perfect. And I actually thought of it while I was at Universal and changed the name in the middle of the line for the mummy and just went with it. And it's been the Blue Man ever since.
War 444. I think I did go on the Iron Rattler. It's just I smoke and drink too much. It's a blur. Because I. Look who's here! It's the Penguin.
The
Oh, it's the penguin.
Penguin!
Oh, hey, everybody do the penguin. Everybody do the penguin. Hey, penguin, I did. No, do the wobble. No, the penguin is the wobble. What up, penguin?
War 444 has been to SeaWorld 3 times. I could tell you that MCN, they experience SeaWorld there at San Antonio. I know that.
Oh, we experienced SeaWorld, all right. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible. We saw sea creatures.
And we rode 2.5 roller coasters out of the 4.
Two and a half.
Hey,
and we
How do
saw,
you get half?
we got to take a
And we saw
picture
some sea creatures.
in the log of the new flume ride. Then it broke.
Yeah. While we were sitting there, stuck on it. We got some good photos,
Yeah,
and we saw some sea creatures.
we sure did see some sea creatures.
Don't remind me.
I will have to say though, their shark walkthrough was a little bit bigger than ours at home, so that was kind of cool. And they had like a huge, like walk-through aquarium. Ours is not as big as theirs was, so I will give them that. And I like the fact that you like walk into the center, and you could go to the forward to go to Aquatica, go to the left to go to their Discovery Cove, or go to the actual park to the right.
So, here we go. We got another comment.
Uh-oh.
That's why 3 times at SeaWorld compared to 8 or 9 times at Fiesta Texas is what he.
Let's just say we left early to go to Fiesta Texas a day early. And then woke up and went back to Fiesta Texas again the next day and stayed there the whole day. With this man right here. The king.
The king.
The one, the only.
The king.
Somebody
needs to get that man a crown.
So let's since we're on the topic, what it seems to me that SeaWorld and Busch Gardens and them are trying to revamp all their parks. They've been trying to get less sea creatures and more roller coasters. So if you love roller coasters, you're loving this new thing. And they actually, they brought in a couple new attractions in recent years to SeaWorld San Antonio, the Stingray, the Texas Stingray, and the launched the launched log flume, right? So
we wouldn't know because neither one of those were working when we were there.
Okay. So imagine they were working, what does that park need?
More stuff.
More stuff. Anything.
More anything, like more rides, more something, and more maintenance crew apparently. So that they can keep the rides running. Did we just lose Prime? Did he just we can't take these answers no more? We're out.
I'm here.
I think
the host kicked me out, Blue.
Oh.
I was trying to do you a favor. I know here's the thing. I think that park's gonna step it up. I really do. But we'll see.
Well, SeaWorld has moved away from their animals more and went towards more thrill rides to be more of a theme park because, unfortunately, of the stupid Blackfish videos. But, we won't.
We don't need to get it political about those.
We won't get into all that.
We're here to talk about roller coasters.
That's the reason why they're heading towards that direction. But yes, more roller coasters. SeaWorld here in Orlando has the most roller coasters in any park here in Orlando. Like if you want to ride roller coasters, you go to SeaWorld Orlando.
I can't wait to go to SeaWorld Orlando with you in June, Blue Man.
Oh man, Mako front row and then back row. Amazing. I dream of that ride. That's why I have over 3,000 rides on it.
You have over 3,000 rides on Mako.
On Mako alone, yes.
Are you the record holder?
No, there's actually people out there with more.
Are you even in the top 10?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've never looked that up to see how many numbers people have.
You need to start vlogging that. Are you vlogging that? Like I'm on my 3,000th ride on Mako.
I did make like a whole video working my way up to the 3,000, and then I ended up losing some videos, and I lost the 3 last videos where I made it to the 3,000. So.
Hey, Blue, me, you, and Christian, theme park plunge. We're gonna make an awesome POV front row in June at SeaWorld. So y'all get y'all mojo together because we're doing it.
Awesome. Right? I'm ready. Let's go.
We
got
ready.
Another question here from Jackson. Do you think there's a chance Busch Gardens Williamsburg could be getting a similar coaster to Pipeline at SeaWorld? I'll answer.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think
SeaWorld
so either.
Orlando. I think they did that roller coaster based on the theming of Florida. What is like a surf coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you bounce up and down on the sea, and it's themed to water and sand and beach. And Busch Gardens Williamsburg is up there, up northeast somewhere. It's cold. Snow.
So Pipeline was a test coaster, so it was the first of its kind. So putting it there at SeaWorld was testing it out. That's why the track is not as big as you would expect it to be. But it's a test coaster. Like they were, that's the first kind where the seats move up and down like that. So and they said if it worked good, they would eventually make more coasters like that, but they never said anything about it going to Busch Gardens or anything like that at IAPA when they revealed the trains and all that.
Two things I would think of where that coaster could be good for them. San Diego, 100%. They're surfing there.
Yes.
Yep.
I would see them
Yep.
putting it at SeaWorld San Diego. I could actually
Yep.
see them putting something like that in SeaWorld San Antonio if they decide to invest in more rides there. That's where I would place my money on that if they were going to do more. The only other rumor I've heard of one, and it's a rumor, take that for what it's worth, is that Kings Island considered using that model and making another King Cobra. So we'll see. We'll see what comes of that model. But they're also tied up in court because they're being sued by Vekoma because Vekoma said they were the ones that developed that ride mechanism. And so now it's in some legal mumbo jumbo, and who knows if they're gonna wait to make more, or if they're not gonna make more, or what they're gonna do. You know, Pinlop James says not at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It would be an odd fit for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. You'd have to theme it differently. It couldn't be a surf coaster if they did put it there. It'd have to be something else, I think. Even though they're by the ocean, it's weird because that park is just so foresty. It's a very beautiful forest-driven park.
Right.
I think they
Yeah.
could do other themes other than surfing. It was just like he said, it was based on Florida. When you think of Florida and California, you think of surfers, the beach, and it's pretty cool because when you go on it, like, you know how people put wax on their surfboard. When you look down at the ground on the ride, the bottom of the floor looks like it's been waxed and has sand on it.
Yeah, Ricardo says he's been to different Schlitterbahns 100 times. So Schlitterbahns is a water park. Do any of you go to water parks?
I go to Volcano Bay and Aquatica here in Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
which I have to say, Volcano Bay, you go all the way to the top of the volcano and you could do the straight tube right down through the volcano and it's see-through, so you can see all the way down.
Do you go to water parks, Prime?
Go to water parks. Okay, only on special occasions. I have to be with the right group of people. The vibe has to be right. So when we go to Holiday World, we got Water ERT, and they have some of the best water coasters in the world. I'm gonna do the water park at Holiday World, something like that. I'm gonna be with my group. I'm gonna be at one of the best water parks in the world. The vibe is gonna be cool. I'll do it. But just randomly, just going to a water park, it really ain't my thing. But I'm going for Holiday World though.
Volcano Bay has a really good water roller coaster.
Ooh.
Which one?
I'm not gonna try to mess up the name.
Is that difficult?
Yeah, they're all like island names and stuff. I'd have to look it up on the app.
I mainly go for the simulated surfing and boogie board riding. Okay. I've not done any of that ever. I've seen it. I think Disney World has a surf pool at one of their water parks. I'm not sure which one.
I used to do that, but we're gonna call out an old park here that doesn't exist anymore. We used to do that at Water Mania.
Water Mania?
Yeah.
Where is that?
So that used to be downtown, right past Disney. It was like a knockoff of Wet n Wild, and that was like Wet n Wild's like competition. And they had they were like a B water park. You know that's
We had a water park here called Thunder Island, and it had like these two tall waters, or three. There was three different color slides, and they basically were like most intense, more intense, and intense. those are the categories of the water slide, and they were categories by color. But then the place went out of business, and there's like all these abandoned tour videos on YouTube. I think Adam the Woo even went there when he was doing that type of thing, and yeah, I don't know if it even still there or not. It was, yeah, again, Thunder Island Water Park, interesting place to be. So back to Top Thrill 2, because we kind of got off topic.
well, I think we were all over the place, but now we're back to Top Thrill 2 again.
Yeah, so the one thing I heard, I think this is
it still broken?
Yeah, well, the one thing I think is totally false is the fact that the Top Thrill 2 requires so much power it was shutting down the other rides. That rumor, I don't think has a grain of salt. What do you think?
We're giving her all she's got, Captain.
I don't think it was the power that caused the problem with Top Thrill 2. I heard the wheel cracked. That could be a possibility, but it would probably be only on one of the trains, but then they feel like they have to change all the wheels. That's a possibility. Who knows?
Well, in the video I seen, that the train just wasn't making it over the top hat. So, I mean, if it was the wheel that had broken, I don't think they would be trying to launch it with a broken wheel. Yeah. Just saying. But they were launching it up, and it was going up to almost the very top, and then it was just rolling back.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, the one.
You think?
Go ahead.
Get enough power, or you think it wasn't getting enough power to go over the top hat, or
no,
was it just a windy day? Because it was a windy day. It was a
very windy day.
It was windy.
So it was a windy day, and them trying to run it in the wind broke it, and it broke something that they don't have one of those parts in the back. And they don't have to come out and tell you what's wrong with the roller coaster when it breaks, because technically it's nobody's damn business but theirs. So,
well, the good thing about... Go ahead.
At the end of the day, they're going to keep it in their pocket because they don't want word to get out of what happened, whatever happened, even if it was a bird flew in front of the coaster and got hit, you know, like poor Fabio back in the day.
One thing that I remember people saying was that there was tape on the LSMs on the launch because the LSMs, something was wrong with the train and the LSM, so they actually put tape on the LSMs to make it thicker or something. So is it possible, I guess it could be possible, the train needs to be modified so it can handle the LSMs properly? I don't know. I mean, again, these are just rumors and things that I read on these Facebook groups, and I'm trying to, you know,
should have used Walmart duct tape. They should have used that 200-mile-an-hour duct tape.
200-mile-an-hour duct tape. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope that it's up sooner than later, but it sounds like it's going to be closed for a bit. I really hope it's open by Coaster
National Roller Coaster Day.
Well, that's important because we're going in August. But I mean, like, Coaster Mania for Cedar Point's sake, I hope they could get it open by then. But if not, it might be rough. We'll see. But it's a phenomenal roller coaster. I absolutely loved it. It's in my top 10. I actually rank it at number 2 for me because there's not very few places I could get the rush of 120 miles an hour, 420 foot tall, 100 mile per hour blast backwards. So many few places on Earth that you could get anything close to that. I mean, what, Ferrari Land maybe a little bit, and then King Dakar.
Yeah. Let me know when we're all going to Ferrari Land.
This is a possibility too. I was thinking they had to add to weight to the trains because of how light the trains were. Well, they are made out of aluminum. They were talking about how light they were. So I think that's a realistic possibility too. But Again, no one's gonna tell us. That's why
That's
that's
true because when they were running for media day, they were full trains, and when that video showed it keep falling back down, the train was empty. They were trying to test it first thing in the morning on a windy day.
Well,
Uh,
well, media day, they was running 2 trains. They was running 2. They
black and
got
blue.
3. They got 3. They was running 2 on media day.
They
also,
were
see, they pulled the good trains out for you, and then when they brought the so-so train out, it broke.
Hey, Blue. Hey, when my boy Tony Clark found out I was coming up there, when he found out I was flying up there, he said, "Prime, I'm bringing the special train out onto the track, and you getting the first ride." So if you in the chat, if you don't believe me, go to my YouTube, Melon Coast Network. You'll see the video. First ride of the day, media day. First night ride ever.
It was dark. Yeah.
First ride of the
You'll
day
get to see
ever.
all of Ohio from up there.
You'll be able to see it. We got the first ride.
I went opening day and second day too. I was there, and I rode the 3 rides I had. I rode the black train first, then I rode the blue train, then I rode the black train again. I never once got on the silver train, and all the complaints I heard were about the silver train. But again, I don't know.
Yeah,
I never rode the silver train.
They didn't have the silver train going for media day.
All I know is it went off without a hitch every time I rode it, and it was awesome. It was awesome, and I'm like, honestly, it's so awesome that if it was running this weekend, even though I already went to Cedar Point, I'm going to all these different places. I'd probably go back to Cedar Point to ride Top Thrill too, because it's that damn good.
No, Steps, no. You're waiting to go back with me in August. Wait.
I'll go again and again and again. It's a 4-hour drive.
Sit down somewhere, Steps.
Brandon says, "What up, MCN?"
Yo,
what's up, Brandon? How you doing?
MCN.
How you doing, Brandon? Hey, Brandon. Hey, are you in our Facebook group?
Remember, Maverick opened it around 1 month after the Heartline roll required replacement. I don't think they should have replaced it. I wish I could have experienced that. Man,
I wish I could have got a chance to experience that. I can't believe they took it out. That it looked awesome on video.
Penguin is saying, "I'm waiting for Cedar Point on roller coaster day."
Gotcha.
Brandon says he's going to join MCN. How could you join MCN?
Hey, Brandon. Hey, join us up. Hey, Google us. Go to melancoastnetwork.org. Become a member. Hey, come ride with us at Cedar Point. We're going in August for National Roller Coaster Day. Come on with us.
Every video on YouTube has all the links you need to get to.
Yeah, and we're going to Holiday World. We're going to Hollywood Nights. Then we're going to Six Flags. Well, you forgot Six Flags over Georgia is in June for Juneteenth. And we're also going to be making a pit stop at Fun Spot Atlanta to get some rides on Aries Force 1 the night before, I think, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's gonna be a phenomenal roller coaster. I can't wait to get on Aries Force 1. And then we're going to Silver Dollar City in July.
For Time Traveler.
And then we're going...
Yeah, hey, Brandon, look, we got some exclusive stuff going on. Hey, if you want to get walked on the train, behind the scene, hey, go ahead. You need to become a member, Brandon. Come on.
You don't have to wait in line.
Come on, I got you. When we go to Cedar Point, Tony Clark gonna walk us up on the train. We good.
That's in August. In August, we're going to Cedar Point for National Roller Coaster Day. And then in October, we're going to Canada's Wonderland in Toronto.
Hey, Canada! That's also there's quite a bit going on. Then we're going to what is it? Can't even think of the name of it right now. I'm drawing a blank. What is the name of it?
Niagara
The big
Falls.
Niagara Falls. There you go.
Yeah,
I
we got
kept
to
How
wanting to say the Grand Canyon, but that's the other direction.
how was the traffic when you guys were down at Texas San Antonio? Fiesta Texas and SeaWorld.
Man, I loved it. I rented an
it
electric
went.
car
It
and
went.
drove everywhere.
It was hell when I went to San
Yeah, it
Antonio
went
for
really.
the eclipse.
Well, that's because you went for the
You ain't finna have.
eclipse. Everybody went for the eclipse. They went all out. They did a fireworks show and everything there. That's because the king there knows how to do it. That's why he's the king.
Hey, before I get off here, hey, let's talk about the best roller coaster in the world. The best roller coaster mankind ever built. The best thing that ever happened to mankind. The best thing that an
Guardians of the
idiot could ever
Galaxy.
design. All right, let's talk about Stevie, Steel Vengeance, baby. Let's
Steel
talk about the best
Vengeance.
roller coaster in the world. Let's talk about it.
It's my number 3 best roller coaster.
It's your number one. I got it. Blue Man, talk to me, Blue Man, Blue Man, Blue Man.
Number one right here, Steel Vengeance all day.
All day, Stevie, all day. What is your favorite roller coaster? Drop it in the chat before I leave. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. What's everybody's favorite roller
Hey,
coaster? Brandon, what's your favorite
favorite roller
roller
coaster. Penguin says
Fury.
Fury
coaster?
325.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
hey, James. Hey, James. Kristen don't like Fury. She thinks
That's not
she
true.
thinks
Fury is
she
my
thinks
number 8 or
hey,
number 9.
she think 305 is better than Fury. Ain't no way.
Hell yeah, it is.
No way.
Intimidator 305 is my favorite roller coaster. It's like not even close. I love Intimidator 305. Definitely my
Kristen,
favorite.
look me in the camera. Kristen, look me in the eye and say it's not even close.
It's not even close. Intimidator 305 is the best Giga coaster and my number 1 roller coaster. I don't know. What happened to him? I can like whatever I want to like. I don't have to like what Prime likes.
hey, Guardians of the Galaxy is in my top. So,
Brandon says X2 is his favorite.
I rock with X2. I like X2. X2 is
So
X2
I
is
wouldn't
top five.
know. It was
I like X2.
closed.
Penguin says I-305 was his previous number 1. See, the reason why is me. I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for Penguin. I'm not speaking for Prime. I'm not speaking for Blue Man. Is my favorite is just the intensity of the ride. The way that it goes down 305 feet, and then you got all those quick turns, just like Maverick. I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love Intimidator 305. Phenomenal ride. It's for me, it's my favorite. And it's okay that it's my favorite. There's nothing wrong with it being my favorite. It is what it is. Steel Vengeance is a great ride. It's in my top 10. It's number 3. Jackson's got Steel Vengeance at number 2 behind the Voyage. Voyage is also in my top 10. I think I have Voyage at 6 right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry to tell you,
Yeah,
the
Brandon.
second best roller coaster in the entire world would have to be Velocicoaster.
I still have to get the credit. I
Yeah,
will be on
Velocicoaster.
it. Velocicoaster, I'm pretty sure will be in my top 5, 100%. But
That Mosasaurus
Hey,
roll is unique and amazing. Like,
June,
Kristen,
I'll be on Velocicoaster.
since you love intensity so much, you need to go ride X2 in California when we go. Like X2 is, I blacked out on X2.
I wish
blacked
it
out.
was
I went to
open
sleep.
when we were there. I was so sad. I even mentioned it in the video.
X2 made me black out. X2 made me black out. I went to sleep. They didn't wake me up until we got back to the station. They said, "Sir," they tapped me on the shoulder. "Sir, it's time to get off the ride." I woke up. What's going on? I didn't know what was going on. If you like intensity, X2 is for you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Because I liked the Batman ride there at the Six Flags Fiesta Texas. That was pretty intense.
Brandon, blackout on X2. Dude, you know where I almost blacked out on that ride at Indiana Beach that you sent me to for Media Day, the All American Triple Loop. I never gray out on crap. Like it's hard for me to gray out. I'm pretty big. I don't know. I just don't gray out. I grayed the hell out on that thing. And yeah. So
That wasn't graying out. That was going towards the light on the American Death Coaster.
Go towards light. Hey,
oh,
Christian, from the videos, American Triple Looper, it don't look intense at all.
it is.
I,
You gotta go try it.
I
You gotta go
you know,
try it. It's intense, man. Look
Un-
at
un-
if you look at the
Unfortunately, you
videos.
can't.
If you look at all the videos on that particular coaster and on Mindbender, which is almost the exact same ride, and listen to what the enthusiasts say in those videos, you will see my story is backed up. It is backed up. Velocicoaster is my third favorite. Then Gwazi, says Penguin, is his
Nope, it's
second.
the other way around there, Mr. Penguin.
hey, Penguin, it's the
Velocicoaster
other way
was
around.
excellent.
It's like Blue Man said, it's the other way around. It's Stevie, it's Velocicoaster, then it's Gwazi, okay? It's the other way around. You need to fix that, sir.
He can like whatever he likes. You don't have to have the same order as
All right,
Prime.
yeah, front row at night
Velocicoaster
on
was excellent.
Velocicoaster. Absolutely. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. That's
I have rode
Velocicoaster is
every
top
seat
tier.
on
Hey,
Velocicoaster.
What's
once
your favorite?
once you ride Velocicoaster, you won't be thinking about Pantheon no more.
So I like Velocicoaster is one of the coasters where I like both the front and the back because they're both unique rides. Because the intensity in the back is awesome, but being in the front and seeing nothing but the track fly, it's still just as awesome because when you shoot up over that top hat, you can see all of Orlando from up there.
All of Orlando. I could
Yep.
see all of Ohio.
Velocicoaster is great in the front and the back. Blue Man, I have never agreed with you so much today on this
I
podcast. I
know.
don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just me and my brother. We just think
Well,
alike sometimes.
that's because great minds think alike.
Brandon says I still have to get on Gwazi. It was being built the last time I was at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Actually, I've been on Gwazi. I just haven't been on Iron Gwazi.
Dang, that was a long time ago. That was before COVID that he went to the Busch Gardens then because they were done with Gwazi right before COVID and it was supposed to open and then COVID
Yep.
hit. And then we
They
had to
delayed
sit there
it.
and look at it for a year and a half before they decided to open it.
Now that was a big tease by BGT to make people just go in the park and just stare at it. They can't even ride it.
Mm-hmm.
You
It was
talk. You
so
talking about?
bad.
You talking about a
Yeah.
teaser?
See, I'm telling War he needs to get back to Orlando. He went in 2019, and that I guess that's when he rode Hagrid. So he needs to get back to Universal to ride the Velocicoaster
Oh,
for
and what
sure.
day? What day are you going to Universal? I may be able to go and get a ticket.
I will probably go sometime that week between Tuesday and Thursday. I am thinking about buying one of the basic season passes. I'm even tempted to go this weekend because I have a rental car and I could drive to Florida and I could buy a season pass and go to Universal as many times as I want. But I'm probably just gonna go somewhere closer.
So when I bought mine, I went for 12 days straight. I went every single day and would just go to the park and ride some stuff. And I get tired, go home because that's the beauty of living 20 minutes down the street.
Well, the thing about Universal is you can get a season pass starting at like $475.
Mm-hmm.
That's way better than Disney.
See,
And
well,
you
I
get
started out with the small pass, and then after a year, I upgraded it, and then I finally upgraded up to the premier pass or whatever, and then when I had all three parks, and then I was like, I don't use the Volcano Bay as much as I should, so I tried to downgrade, and they were like, "Oh, sir, you're not allowed to downgrade." I was like, "What do you mean? I've upgraded my pass 100 times." They're like, "Oh, you can upgrade all you want. We can upgrade you to the next one, but you want to downgrade? You got to cancel your pass and buy a new one."
Well, yeah. So did you cancel your pass?
And didn't buy a new one. I was mad, so I canceled it and said, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna cancel my pass completely."
Yeah. Well, now
He
you
said
can't
I
go on
was mad.
I
Velocicoaster.
showed them.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they're crying. I'm sure they're crying. They're making like fistfuls of dollars over there at Universal. That is a premium park, especially
Well,
that Islands of Adventure.
Universal's done so good. They have outbeat Disney. They are rubbing it in their face as they build their new theme park over here down the street, which is gonna be
A
epic
whole
when it
nother
opens.
podcast. That's what that's gonna be. A whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah,
be
hey,
epic.
save that for save that this
Yeah,
weekend or tomorrow when we go live on Melon Coast Network YouTube page. Save
it
that conversation because I
it's
gotta go. Save that conversation.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. This was kind of a test run between the three of us. We're thinking about starting a podcast, and we just wanted to see how it goes. So I appreciate everyone that showed up. We had a blast. I had a great time with my guests here tonight, Blue Man and Prime, the founder and CEO of Melanin Coaster Network. I want to thank
MCN.
Ricardo War 444 from joining the chat, Jackson Wheat from joining the chat, Penguin from joining the chat, Brandon Neal from joining the chat, and anyone else that I am missing. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace. We're out.